Guys, welcome back. Lucky's helping. He's like, oh, that's nice you say that. I know 4 videos in one day, but you're a strong people. I believe in you. And he's like, yay, positive affirmation time. I actually had somebody make a comment on, I think it was the Papa Legba video actually, and it's funny that it seems like the spirits have cosmic timing with all of us because Papa Dumbala have been trying to come back into my life. And this person had the same exact experience with Papa Dumbala that I had, that people oversold him. If it's that crappy Knaz book, take that thing and light it on fire and offer it to Legba. It's the best thing you can do with that book. That is dreadful. There are other resources out there that will tell you, tell you like it is. Unfortunately, if you listen to some people, they will tell you, oh, Papa Nabala is going to make you terribly rich, terribly, terribly rich. You start working with him, you're going. And I read stuff like this. You're going to hit the lottery within a week. You're going to be fabulously rich, and if you work with Azili too, you're going to have all the lovers you can handle. And this never happened. Obviously, in my life, this never happened. I never won the lottery and won millions. I never had a rich uncle live to a ripe old age and leave me a mansion or something. I never had any of this stuff happen. And I was very hurt and disappointed because, even though as an adult grown pagan, I should know better, I believe because it was so totally foreign to me, I would have believed anything you told me when I was coming into Bhutan. And the person also asked, in my opinion, do you have to join a house? I think we should treat it like anything else. If you are not called to church, but you're called to Jesus, for example, just work with Jesus. If you're not called to join a circle, but you're called to be a witch, be a witch. If you are just called to work with the spirits, just work with the spirits right now. Now, obviously, it's like any other religion. If you're going to run into a lot of people who practice it, practice within a house, of course they think that's best. They like the structure. They feel that's appropriate. That is the right way to do a religion within the confines of that religion. But if you're not being called to that either, it's okay. I was never called to a house as of yet. It wouldn't be practical if I was, because there is no house around here that I'm aware of. So, going over that, and Loki's just been happy. We're having kind of a wonderful day. It's still raining outside, but we took you on that country road VR. I love that, guys, because you guys know I like stuff for, like elder care and stuff like that. And had my parents been able to see that, they would have been blown away. Yeah, to people that are used to games, we're kind of spoiled. We all look at that and go, well, this animals don't even move, and look at how tiny this map is. If you wanted to be nasty, you could just tear that experience into tiny little pieces. Of course you could, because if you're going to judge it by AAA gaming standards, it's not going to hit that. But, for what it is, for what it's meant for, it's, pretty good as it is right now. It could use a little polishing up, but it's pretty good for what it is. And I think maybe that's like the game came to me not only as a sign because there's a wolf and a fox in it. So how more appropriate could it be? Though they're teasing me, there should be a snake in there too for Papa Davala. Um, it's a metaphor of we can be oversold something. If you think that virtual reality should look exactly like being there, like there are videos from about 3 years ago where they would tape 360-degree videos and they would do that. It's not going to look like that. And if that's what you're expecting, you're going to be profoundly disappointed. But you can't teleport either in a 360-degree video. You are where you are. Or if you can teleport, it's not like VR. VR is just like this world. You can move back and forth and see things. 360-degree video, it is what it is. So, it's one of those things that, it's just been a blessing today. We're in a really good mood because we have the VR and we're really enjoying the experience. It does need kind of optimized, I think, but other than that, that's pretty good. And we're reevaluating the expectations we were sold, and we realize we were sold unreasonable expectations with the Voodoo and Loa, and we can be sold out with every religion or spiritual experience. There are people that if they don't hit enlightenment in 2 weeks with starting to explore Buddhism, well, then that obviously they were oversold that. That's something some people never hit in their lifetime, and they've been in Buddhism since they were babies. And, people will say, well, if you start going to this church and you start teething, God will give you a Cadillac. God's not going to do that. You know better. But, sometimes it's like we can spot the obvious mark. And yet sometimes we can, since we're human beings, we can be naive. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to be taken care of. And there's nothing wrong with wanting nice things in life. You're not a bad person if you go into something, being a little naive and wanting nice things for yourself. There's nothing wrong with wanting to live the good life and to win the lottery and to have plenty of money and food and everything else. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not a bad person for wanting nice things. But it can hurt sometimes a relationship. It really hurt my relationship with the Loa because, I serve Beliano and he's a glow of healing and he can just snap his fingers and make everything go away. And I was watching one of those It's a Miracle things yesterday. And remember, I've told you guys full disclosure, I still talk to God from time to time. And the experience that this girl went through, she went through a tornado and this angel saved her. Now, the angel saved her. The angel saved her life. But the angel didn't also save the house and not let an area shingle be, harmed. Actually, part of the roof ripped off the house and there was this huge gaping hole in the roof. So, she was protected. She got exactly what she needed to stay alive. But, it's not that the angel then went over and beyond saving her life and, oh yeah, I'm going to protect the house while I'm at it because I'm not doing enough. So it's kind of, I think kind of God saying, the universe saying, Loki saying, whomever, that, they will take care of us. They will love us. It may be in a way that sometimes disappoints us because we all expect, sometimes unreasonable things, but that's human nature. That's not us being bad. It's human nature, to expect absolutely everything to go great all the time. It's kind of why we teach toddlers that sometimes there are disappointments in life. But, it's kind of good that came up. First time there goes one of the cats. It's kind of funny because, now that the freezer's kind of like low and it's too cold for me to go out and get food to put in the freezer, this makes more noise when it goes on. And every time it goes on, makes noise, one of the cats goes, meow, and they're really sad. And then you have to go in and try to figure out what cat meow. It's a joy for all cats. So yeah, it's great fun because then you'll get them all set off and they'll all be meowing, and it's like a house full of meowing cats. It's great fun. But I figured I would get you guys caught up. I'm not sure how long God of the Day is going to go on. I did something special for you guys over on Patreon about some experiences I've been having. And, I said, sometimes I get kind of grumpy because that takes up a slot. And I hate giving you guys a ton of stuff to watch, but it's like sometimes it puts me in a bad mood because I enjoy doing it, but I try to keep it to 3 videos or less for you guys. And sometimes that just gets annoying. It takes up a room. And I wanted to do something else today and talk about Loki, not do the stupid God of the Day thing. So yeah, sometimes I get kind of mad at it. I appreciate all the gods are kind of, it feels like they'll come in and they'll be like, where's my video? And I'm like, can't you go get someone else to do this? But I want to be fine. I have to run off gods eventually. I got you hope back here. So if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.